Good morning. Right, there's plenty of jobs to do today, so I'm going to start up at the top and make a recce of what we need to do this week. Okay, I hope you can hear me. The wind is picking up very strongly. It's 7 AM on Wednesday, the 2nd of June 2021. Anyway, let's take a look at what we need to get done. Alright, see you in a bit, guys. Okay, clear the fence line, clip it off, straighten it up, tidy it up on this back fence. The hedges definitely need to be cleared out. All of this area really needs to be cleared out. So that's one job. Clear all these bricks away, that metal plate. Again, clear all of this really from the back end. Weeding, horse's tail, mare's tail, whichever it is. That's got to be cleared out. Anything that's poking its head through. All of this area in front of the 8 foot by 4 foot greenhouse, timber frame greenhouse with clear 4mm polycarbonate, needs to be cleared out. All of this area, a lot of shifting to do. Tidy up the pots, move the Dalek potentially, because there's another bed going to be going in here. Weed and tidy up inside the timber frame greenhouse. Take those home, ready for platting up and storage. Yeah, lots of weeding to do, boys and girls, and tidying to do. It's a right state, this place. Nature takes over, turn your back on it, and general clutter and mess. I'm going to do the boundaries, I think, today. I'm going to do the periphery today. I'm going to go down and see Nick at Nick's Allotment Diary tomorrow. If I don't break my neck first, falling over all my crap. But yeah, there's a hell of a lot of moving and shifting to do. If I can get this top bit done today, from the black shed of death up to the top, then I'll be a happy camper. Right, this allotment is a bloody pigsty. Let's get on, let's crack on. Now I know what you're thinking, how the hell did he get that big Harris fence out of the way on his own? And the simple answer is, with great difficulty. That's it. I've just been cursing and gnashing my teeth because I want to split that wire down, take the wire off, the fence itself off, use the poles separately and use the wire for pea trellising and bean trellising. But my kingdom for a pair of tin snips. I've got some aviation tin snips somewhere which I could pinch them wires off with, but like anything else on this plot, boys and girls, they're absent without leave 9/10 of the time, because I'm a scruffy get. I'm going to have to root for them because it's bending the pole, see. As I'm standing on the wire and lifting, it's bending the pole. Trying to pull those wires off. They're only spot welded on to the tube. But yeah, I've got my happy hat on. So let's crack on. There we go. Yeah, you can hardly recognise it, can you? Took them all out. That bag is it's absolutely chock-a-block, but it's just full of the weeds. That's the weeds that I've pulled out of there. Out of that small area. It took us an hour and a half to do that. These swines, look at them. horses' tails. They snap off like that when you try and pull them out. Absolute pigs there. This is the issue that we've got down here. It's the horses' tails and the bindweed. If it wasn't for horses' tails and bindweed, it would be Eden, literally, down here. Especially on a day like today, which is absolutely cracking the flags. Beautiful day today, actually. I've got my happy hat on. And the sun has got his hat on for sure. 26 degrees today. All the vents are open on the polytunnels. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'll be harvesting this garlic later, so hold on to your britches for that one. That's all coming out, and the beets. We'll get those out, but that's for later. So I've just clipped the hedges. At the back, they're looking a bit better. I had to borrow Clive's. Clive lent us his battery-operated hedge trimmers, but there's still a hell of a lot to do. I'm going to have to bag all this up first. It's lucky I retain these compost bags, because they're ideal for putting bric-a-brac like that in clippings, and that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to get all this out of the way as well. So there's another couple of hours worth. Let's get it on. Right. So that's all the detritus I've shifted from the top. It just remains to be seen now whether or not I can get it all in the car. But hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the 2006 Nissan X-Trail Columbia. Surprisingly spacious. Just about squeeze it all in. Right, I'll show you what I've cleared away. You won't be surprised to know it isn't everything, as usual. I was going to fill more buckets up as well. Got 6 more bags, well, just almost 6 bags of compost. As I was loosening them up and bouncing them around, that bag split. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of those. I've took the garlic up, and some of it has gone like that, which is perfectly edible. But I've got actually tons of garlic, so I'll show you. There they are. Ain't they pretty? Casablanca garlic, overwintered and taken out today, the 3rd of June 2021, and that's been in since October last year. Late October last year, last week of October. But they're nice, aren't they? As I say, we were getting rust on the leaves, which I'll talk about later. When we get back to the ranch, I'll tell you all about rust. And we're also getting some white rot. This sort of manky, sort of, well, basically white rot that comes on them. They won't store, and I don't favour them. I don't want to keep them with the others, so I'm going to get shut. So yeah, we've had some losses. We only had about 7 losses, 8 losses I think we had, because I put 30 in. And we've got 22 there, by my reckoning. Those are going to go up into the tiki hut before I leave, to be hung up to cure. But yeah, they look nice, don't they? These ones are practically perfect in every way, these. Right, I'm going to crack on. Sclerotium sepivodum, soil-borne fungal disease, white rot. Spreads quite quickly through the soil and will affect the other alliums, so it's just as well that I got that out. It can affect garlic and onions. The other one, which was the leaf rust, is again, it's a fungal disease, airborne fungal disease, and it's the conditions really. It's the heat, the humidity, the damp conditions. Spreads very easily from leaf to leaf. We don't seem to have any on the onions, but what that does with the smaller examples of the genus, chives, Welsh onions, and that kind of bulb, it can seriously devastate them and kill them off. With the bigger ones like the onions and the garlic, it is prone to affect them, but it's more likely just to stunt the growth of the bulb. So it's as well to get them out now, really. We had both in that bed, so I shan't be using that bed anymore, I don't think, for about a good 5 years for alliums. I've checked around the other ones and it doesn't seem to have spread to the other beds, so happy days. Anyway, ignore the Gordo. He'll tell you to go and look for yourselves, but I won't. Brother Philo. Brother Belo's naughty. Brother Philo. Always a saint. See you in a bit, guys. Now, there's a 70% chance that we're going to have precipitation tonight in the form of well, potentially a thunderstorm. Excuse me. So I was going to water up, but I ain't going to do that now. Hopefully we will get some decent rain tonight. 70% chance of precipitation. What I am going to do is I'm going to leave everything vented and leave everything open as well, because I need to get some moisture in the atmosphere. We're still getting the leaf curl, guys, and that's because it's too damn hot. It's been 48 degrees in these polytunnels, and that's with everything open today, because it was 27 degrees on site. It's just baking sunshine today, as you can probably tell. Probably a mark where my hat's been, is there? No, I'm a definite redneck though. One thing you've got to do, you've got to remember to do, is make sure you get some suntan cream on. I've got it on my neck, got the suntan cream on my neck, and I put it on down my arms, but I've probably caught the sun anyway. And make sure you drink plenty of fluids. At least one isotonic drink for your salts and your sugars. Have about 1 litre of that, and then about 2 litres of normal water, and you'll be fine. I'm alright. A little bit dry-lipped, but I've been down here for 7 hours today. Anyway, I'll show you what I've been up to up at the top as well. I've done the side bit, and I've trimmed all the fences, all the hedges, but I have been clearing up at the top, as well as garlicking. Right, that's as much as I'm willing to clear today. It's just started getting a little bit cooler now. Better shift these, and I'll shift this tarp. Throw a tarp on him. Throw a tarp on him, Jacko. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I've got these as well, full of bloody bricks. But there's a ton of bricks there that needs to be shifted or done with. I've got these ones over here. I'm gonna make another one of these beds, but having cleared away this top end on the lady farmer's side, at least, more or less, I'm left with a load of bricks. Now I'm going to have to do a full car full of those bricks when I've emptied my wheelbarrow. So there'll be about 10 trips with the wheelbarrow to the car, load up the car tomorrow at some juncture and get rid of all these bloody boulders and whatnot, and then continue on down there. But it's a bit of a Herculean task. It's a bit of a trial of Sisyphus. It's like the weeding, really. But yeah, and like I say, hopefully we'll get a good downpour tonight, because the land needs it, and it'll save me watering up tomorrow. But if it hasn't had a good downpour tonight, then it will be done tomorrow. Like I say, I've got all week to get this weeding done, but I am over at Nick's tomorrow. Nick's allotment diary tomorrow, seeing Nick, so that'll be a good one. We'll be videoing each other, I'm guessing, and having a catch up. Not seen Nick since Stu Pecklers on the paving slabs, since he did his meet-up 2 years ago. It's this lockdown, isn't it? Anyway, we're all right now. We can travel. They're not in the sort of danger zones. I can go and see him. Chester way. Right, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. I've been Guru Muffin. You've been fantastic, beautiful and fragrant if you're a lady, and also voluptuous and sensual. If you're a gentleman, you've been forthright, vigorous, virile, masculine, macho, whatever. You've been it. And if you've been something in between, you've been something in between. I'm Guru Muffin signing out, and remember, we love you all. And if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Keep growing with your heads down, and get harvesting your garlic. I think now's the time. It was for us anyway. It's not falling over. You're supposed to wait for it to fall over, but I need the space. And there's always the fear, if we do get lots of wet conditions, lots of hot conditions, you're going to get the white rot, and you're also going to be susceptible for the rust, which I may be well talking about tomorrow. Allium leaf rust. Have a look at it. You don't need me to tell you. See you later, boys and girls. Bye bye. Take care now.